Hey everyone, another update here from GDP. Lots has happened since the last one of these, so hopefully I can bring you guys up to date and tell you some of the things we should pray about, both the good and bad ones here, and catch you up. For starters, it's been raining here off and on pretty hard for the last 4 or so days, and over the weekend we didn't have any power, which is awfully convenient. And it wouldn't be too bad either for the work, but we're currently digging a septic tank, and the pit itself is maybe 9 feet deep or so, and the water has been coming down so hard that it's about 6 inches from the rim. So we've got lots of water here that we need to get rid of. A few weeks ago, I moved into yet another new trailer because the one I was living in before we donated to one of the people who worked here previously, so they could use it as kind of a house temporarily. And so I'm in a newer, nicer trailer that I don't have to slouch down to not hit my head on the roof, so I'm happy too. These last few weeks have been just so busy because we've started a ministry house building project. So we've got a few more lined up, but we've started building houses for people in the community. They're nothing too complicated, and they're more of a start for a family to start living in. So they don't have a lot of the appliances or anything in them, but we build them kind of a shell and the shelter so they can get started. And that's gone really well so far. And we built one and gave the family the keys, and so far so good there. And then we recently just had our concert. So it was a kind of a community event where we had, I think it was 400 and some people show up for a few singers that we got from around Mexico. They're even popular in Mexico wide. And it was great. I spent the night running around making sure that stuff was still working. But yeah, no, it was a great time, and it looked like it was going to rain, but it didn't. So praise God for that. To you guys back home, I want to make you feel a little jealous. I actually planted a garden the other day because it's been so nice here, and relatively, that I've actually got tomatoes and corn and cantaloupe growing. So I'm really excited for that to see how good it tastes. But from what I hear, it's been a little bit chilly in Canada. On a bit more serious of a note, we had, and it's a long story, a couple of the office ladies and a couple of the teachers who quit. So if you could pray for replacements for them. So we need 2 ladies to work in the office, and we need 3 new teachers for the kids at school. I've been here for 6 months now, and I'm thankful because I'm strong and I'm healthy and I'm feeling good. And I kind of hate to admit it already, but when I have to leave, I'll be missing lots of the people that are here. But in the time that I've been here so far, I've had a couple of times where I was really, really sick, food poisoning, and so I'm really thankful that right now I'm healthy, that I can be productive and learn every day, doing all sorts of work, whether that's electrical or plumbing or construction or anything. And I've really been enjoying it so far. Earlier today, we had a group that left. They were here for a couple weeks, and they helped us build that house and get ready for this concert that we had. And pray for them to get back to Canada safely. They're from Fort St. John in BC. And we have another group that's coming in December for, I believe, a week. And they'll be here actually over Christmas. So pray for their safety there. It's kind of weird to think about because it's only the second week in November. But Christmas is coming up on us, and I'll be spending it here in Mexico. The next time I'll be back will be towards the end of January. So I'm really excited to see how they celebrate it here and kind of what traditions they have and whatnot. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in January at least. It's kind of a joke I have with myself that my morale is very food-based here. Sometimes I'll be like, man, this food's getting a little monotonous from the kitchen or whatever. And then I'll have some fresh fruit and sit in the sun and lounge about for a little bit, and then I'm good to go. And I love it when groups leave because I get to take their leftovers from the fridge. And as always, thanks for listening here, and keep praying. There's a few things we can pray for: finances, for some workers here, for groups to come down, their safety. For myself, you can pray for me as well. And we'll be seeing you in January. Thank you.